Hi boys and girls, good morning. Hopefully you had a chance to watch the sentence song before you tuned into this video. If you did not watch the sentence song, I need you to stop this video and go back to the YouTube link that is in your Seesaw activity and watch the sentence song. You're going to need that for this lesson, okay? All right, if you did watch the sentence song, then welcome. And we are going to talk about the importance of what a sentence is. Good writers make sure that they write in sentences. Real authors write using sentences. Now you watch the sentence song so you know that a sentence has a beginning letter that is a capital letter. Always at the beginning of a sentence, the first letter in the word is capital. And at the end of a sentence is a punctuation mark. You saw that there was a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. Those were choices that you could use depending on your sentence. We talked a little bit about this in school before we left, so that might not be brand new to you, but we're going to go over it a little bit more today. So if I write a sentence that says, I like apples, the first letter in the sentence, the first word is I, and it's only one letter, so that's already going to be capital. So I'm going to make my big line down. I'm going to frog jump up to the top, little line over, frog jump to the bottom, little line at the bottom. So that's a big I. Now we're going to do space, right? Like, and I know how to spell like, and those are going to be all lowercase letters, okay? Those are all lowercase letters. I like apples, and apples is also going to be all lowercase. I'm going to turn the board so that I make sure I'm writing nicer, okay? All right, now my sentence is not finished. I don't have anything at the end. I like apples. If I'm done talking, I need to put a period at the end, and that tells my reader that I am all done with what I want to say. This sentence has 3 words. 1, 2, and 3. All right, now, let's say our sentence starts with a word that has more letters in it, like Mrs. Tischer likes pink. Now, Mrs. has a lot of letters in it. It has 3 letters, so only the first letter of the word is capital. Big line down, frog jump up, slide to the bottom, climb to the top, big line down. Big M for my first letter. But then the rest of the letters are going to be lowercase. Okay, now, when we get to somebody's name, the first letter is always capital no matter where it is in a sentence. So if I'm writing Mrs. Tischer, Tischer, the first letter is going to be capital because that's the first letter in my name. Mrs. Tischer likes, I wrote so big, I'm running out of room. Likes pink. Okay, so this one's capital because it's the start of my sentence, and this one's capital because it's the start of my name. Mrs. Tischer likes pink. Now to end my sentence, I'm all done talking, so I'm going to put either a period, or if I add an exclamation point, it'll sound like this. Mrs. Tischer likes pink. See how much more excited I am? That's because the exclamation point is telling me to be excited. All right, so you may wonder, why are we learning about sentences? Well, in first grade, it is expected that you write in sentences. So a lot of kindergartners, when they write, they will kind of combine all of their letters together, and then it's kind of hard to read. So I'm going to write something right now, and we're going to talk about what we notice is wrong. So Okay, I've written this sentence. Let's read it together. I like to go to the store. Okay, this sentence has 1, 2, actually I can underline them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words in it. This sentence has 7 words, but I see some mistakes. Do you see some mistakes? Look closely. What do you notice? There are 1, 2, 3, 4 mistakes. See if you can find 4 mistakes. Shout them out when you have them. I was looking for a different colored whiteboard marker, but I do not have one. I must have left them at school. Okay, so did you notice that this E was a big E? Let's circle that. That's a mistake. It should be a lowercase e, right? How about this? Good, that's also a mistake. And then here's another uppercase E. That's a mistake. Now the last one is kind of hard. The last one is just something is missing, and that's a period to tell me that my sentence is all done. Good job. All right, so today I challenge you to write some sentences. I want you to write them on paper, and I want you to look for 2 things. 1, that the first letter is capital, and there's a period at the end. And then I want you to make sure that there's spaces between your words. So you're going to need a pencil and a paper. I'm going to read the sentences to you, and then you'll post a picture when you're done. You're probably going to want to pause after each sentence so you have enough time to write, okay? So pause the video, get a pencil and paper, and then come back. Okay. All right, so our first sentence that I want you to write, remembering all the rules of a sentence. I like cats. I like cats. I like cats. If you need more time, go ahead and pause the video and write your sentence. I like cats. Excellent. Your sentence should look like this: a capital I, all lowercase letters, and a period at the end. Good. Okay, let's do another one. Are you ready? Okay. We are big. We are big. I'm going to write it too. We are big. We are big. Pause the video if you need more time. Okay, your sentence should look like this. Capital W. We are big. And I put an exclamation point, but if you put a period, that's okay. Both of those would be just fine. Okay, one more sentence. You're doing a great job practicing writing sentences for first grade. You are almost first graders, so this is a great practice for you, right? Okay. He is my friend. Now, friend is not a snap word, so you might have to use your sounds to write friend. He is my friend. I'm going to write it too. He is my friend. And if you need to pause the video, go ahead. He is my friend. Good. And it should look like this. Capital H for he is my friend, and a period at the bottom. And however you spelled friend is perfectly fine. Very good. So, boys and girls, when you write, I want you to make sure that you're using a capital letter at the beginning of your sentence and a period at the end of your sentence, and that's going to make you really good first grade writers. This was a little bit of a longer lesson today, but it's an important one. It's really important that you know how to write sentences. Keep practicing in all your kinds of writing, okay?